Good evening, YouTubers. It's Denise here, aka West Coast Rust. Coming at you for what is my midweek, Monday update. I just have a few things to talk about, mostly, I guess, kind of what you're eating related. And I want to bag on my dietitian for a few minutes. I've noticed that, so I'm 3 weeks and a few days out post-op from my R&Y. And I've noticed that although I'm consuming protein and more protein and, pretty much just protein, others fairly quickly out are incorporating vegetables and other things into their diet. So I wanted to share a little bit with you about the diet that the bariatric program with Samaritan has and the limiting qualities that it seems to have in my mind compared to what others have. So this is what the dietitian said our guidelines are for the bypass. So the first week, obviously, you're on clear liquids. The second week, they say you can go to creamy foods. Although I pretty much went from creamy foods to mushy proteins in in about a week. So here I am, 3 days and 4 weeks, 3 weeks and 4 days post-op, and I'm more of like the mushy protein phase where you can have eggs and Laughing Cow cheeses and but I've also already started incorporating in what they would consider week 4, which is basically soft, moist proteins. So I would say that 90% of the time, or 85% of the time, I'm eating moist proteins, soft, moist proteins. Tuna fish, chicken, canned chicken. But I do have shrimp on occasion, or something like that. Ham even. I've had a little bit of ham and stuff like that. But I find it very interesting that with this program, after week 4, you have to stay with those soft, moist proteins clear until month 4. So that means that Denise is not going to get anything but clean proteins for 4 months, which means another 3 months and 4 days, 3 days, something similar. Anyway, a long time, right? So I'm wondering, they must have it this way for a reason, that you don't start incorporating cooked vegetables until month 4. So maybe that means that I have to go 3 months. But regardless, it's an eternity, really, when you think about how limiting your choices are. And that, in order to spice things up, you have to add spices to stuff, or you have to add a bit of a sauce to something. I'm still having yogurt, the Carb Master yogurt. I just found this one right here. I just want to say it is the most delicious thing ever. It's the cinnamon one. It is cinnamon roll. Oh my God, it's heaven, and it's on the program. Thank God. Because I do have a bit of a sweet tooth still. I mean, it's all head hunger, but, I enjoy a good taste of dessert. So, 3 grams of sugar, 8 grams of protein. It's wonderful. It's only like 60 calories, so I could have 2 a day if I wanted. I am sticking to 3 meals a day, whereas I know other folks can eat every few hours. They can eat 5 times a day or something like that. But our program is strictly 3 meals a day, 1/4 cup of packed, soft, moist protein, period, for like 3 months until you hit month 4, when you can start adding in a whopping 2 tablespoons of cooked vegetables. So let me be the first to say that my dietitian is on crack. Okay? Crack. Now, I believe that I can do that, and I want to do that, but I still think she's on crack, because it sucks that others are either the program is more lax or whatever, I don't know, or they're not following it, I don't know. For all I know, it's just a completely different program, and that's what the differences are, is they get to have these things sooner. But I know people and they're having the cracker chips sooner. They're having regular crackers sooner. They're having vegetables. They're having soups, which is a big no-no in our program. No soups because it's combining liquid and solid, they say. And I just think it really freaking sucks, really. Now, I want to be healthy, which I am. My blood sugar I just tested before my snack was like 95 again. But at the same time, part of what has caused me to fail in the past is the redundancy of the same thing every day. And I really, really hope that the scale moves fairly quickly for me if I'm eating this way, because it would really stink to, for 3 full months, not have a single cheat, which I haven't in almost a month now. And then to have that scale not move or have myself not get smaller. Now, I don't think it's physically possible for me to not get smaller based on what I'm consuming now. But at the same time, it's a lot to ask someone. I mean, they say here you can't add raw vegetables and fruits until month 6. That's 5 whole months of a 1/4 cup of protein 3 times a day and 2 tablespoons of vegetables cooked. That's it. So, I mean, do they really think that everybody's going to get to goal in 6 months or 5 months? I don't know. It says that we can go to, at months 6 to 9, we can go to like a 1/2 cup of food total. Now, of course, still 1/3 of that needs to be packed moist protein. So, anyway, I just think that I must have the most cracker dietitian in the world, or the program is just the most strenuous or something. I don't know, but it just seems really far out there. So, I just want you guys to know that I haven't cheated. Not at all. And I had many, many opportunities. I've eaten out many times, only I make super good choices and I eat super clean when I'm out. Other than maybe a little bit more oil I might be getting if I'm eating out somewhere, I'm choosing pure protein sources. So, anyway. And also I've had a bit of head hunger, which things like this cinnamon roll yogurt really help me with the head hunger, because it is something sweet I can have in the evenings that's still very good for me right before I go to bed. And, 60 calories is nothing. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that, I would never give up because I'm just not that kind of person. But at the same time, I'm a realist, This is going to be a struggle. I know it is. Kevin did hide the scale again this week. I didn't ask him to, but Friday afternoon came and the scale was gone. So he must understand that it's probably best for my psyche that I only weigh once a week at this point. And I'm sure if I asked him to bring it back out, he would. But who needs the temptation to jump on it? I don't. So for all I know, this week could be a stall. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, just checking in with you guys. Today's the 1st of April, by the way. No April Fools for me. No jokes. We've had a very stressful day, and it was not an April Fool's joke. And before I go, I want to say happy birthday to Stephanie, Gingermamavsg. Tomorrow is her birthday. She is stressed out because she's going to go out to eat with her hubby. And I would just wish her good choices and tasteful food, and, get a sauce that you've never tried, or get something to spice up your dinner. Get a nice steak with some good seasoning on it. Get something that you're not going to make at home. And, stay true to the program and have a really, really rockin' birthday. I hope you guys have a great time. So with that, I'll bid you all farewell and good night, because I've been up since 5 o'clock. If you saw my Facebook post, I was on my exercise bike at 5:15, which is the crack of dawn for me. So I'm going to finish my snack here, and then I'm going to go to bed. And I hope you all have a great evening, and I will be back on Friday for my 4-week update. Catch you later.